understand every life that's in. As we sit alone, I know someday we must go. Oh, I'm a lucky man to count on both hands the ones I love. Some folks just had one, yeah, others they got none. Stay with me, let's just breathe. Practiced all my sins, never gonna let me win. Under everything, just another human being. There's so much in this world to make me believe. Stay with me, let's just breathe. Did I say that I need you? Did I say that I want you? Fool, you see, no one knows this more than me. As I come clean, I wonder every day as I look upon your face. Everything you gave, nothing you could take, oh no. Say that I want you. Oh, if I didn't, I'm a fool, you see. No one knows this more than me. As I come clean.
Okay, well, this is another song about love gone wrong, and I wrote this one too.
That's not about me.
But it's a song I was thinking about Loretta Lynn one day, and I was thinking about how straightforward she is about her lyrics. Don't come home drinking with loving on your mind. You ain't woman enough to take my man. And when I got home, I turned on the TV and Jerry Springer was on. And so I was already thinking about Loretta Lynn, and then I was absolutely confounded by the convoluted relationships that were portrayed on that program. I couldn't keep anybody straight. And so I also thought about a joke that somebody told me once. So all those three things just kind of rolled around in my head, and then I wrote this song called Out of Prison.
And again, I emphasize it's not about me.
No.
Never been there?
You notice he always has to say that.
I have to say that just because.
Then I have to agree with you. No, really, this one really isn't about you. Ready? When I met you, darling, I thought you were the one. You had the bluest eyes I'd seen since I was 21. You married me, stole my heart, you mashed that sucker flat. Now I spend most every night wondering where you're at. This morning is the 13th time I've had to bail you out. You haven't worked since 92, and that there is no doubt. And I'm babysitting for the kid you had with my best friend. And I'm wondering if this life sentence is ever gonna end. Well, they say hindsight's 20/20. I know that's much clear. My life with you was bad to worse, so each succeeding year. You kicked my dog, ran over my cat, you called my mom a cow. If I killed you when I met you, I'd be out of prison now. Okay, there has to be a little preface to the last words. I do not advocate violence at all. However, I think that you should be able to think anything you want. Okay. The gun shop guy said 45. Yep, that should bring him down. He doesn't like you either, just like most folks in this town. Well, I only bought one bullet 'cause the sheriff said it's fine to take that bullet out your neck and wear it around mine. Well, they say hindsight's 20/20. I know that much is clear. My life with you is bad to worse, well, it's succeeding year. You kicked my dog, ran over my cat, you called my mom a cow. If I killed you when I met you, I'd be out of prison now. If I killed you when I met you, I'd be out of prison now.
That one's going viral, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Should we do, how much time have we got? One more song? Well, we're going to do one then in honor of our fathers. It is Father's Day.
We were thinking about that, and we wanted to do something about Father's Day, and one thing that we started to think about was the impressions that we have had of our own fathers as kids. And one of the main memories I think that a lot of people have about their father is what kind of car he drove. And so this is a song called Silver Thunderbird.
Another one by Mark.
And we just want to thank everybody for coming
Thank you so
today,
much. We
and
love you all.
thank you, you folks, for having us here. This has just been a great honor and a whole lot of fun. So thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Mark. Watch you coming up Winslow down South Park Boulevard. Yeah, looking real good from tail to boot. Great big fins and painted steel. Man, it looked just like the Batmobile with my old man behind the wheel. Well, you could hardly even see him through all that chrome. The man with the plan and the pocket comb. Every night I carried him home, and I could hear him saying, "Don't give me no killing, son, you must take my word. There's a God in heaven, he's got a silver thunderbird. You can keep your Alvarado, the silver thunder.
I can hear him say,
You know you wick.
you must take my word.
Son, you must take my word.
I'm going
There's a
down.
God in heaven.
Silver thunder.
He's driving silver thunderbird.
I can hear him
You can
say,
keep your Eldorado.
you must take my word.
Foreign cars absurd.
I'm going down.
Me, I wanna go down. Silver thunderbird.
We have poetry books for sale back there, and there's also a sign-up sheet if you'd like to get email or Facebook notifications for us. We play a lot around Kansas City, but we're gradually moving into smaller towns and all of that sort of thing. So thanks very, very much for coming.
Thanks, Chris.
We always have a Q&A. And I know from the before program setup that Michael wrote his first song at 6 years old.
6 years old, my dad at the piano. Yeah. And in fact, that lick I use on my Zoot Suit album in one of the songs.
And so because of that little tidbit, it might be helpful to know your history on when you started into music.
Well, my dad was a musician. My dad was a tuba player in swing bands when he was younger, and actually quit high school because he was making $5 a night, and his dad was making $5 a week. So he didn't see any reason to continue going to school.
Lawrence Welk.
Oh yes, and he played with a guy who was unknown then called Lawrence Welk, and he had a band in North Dakota called the Hotsy Totsy Boys, and my dad was their bass player. So anyway, we grew up with music in the house all the time. I've always loved music, started to play the piano when I was 3, and here I am.
With that in mind, I would like to give the folks one of my poems. It's a short poem that was inspired by my dad, and it's Father's Day. Always happening. There's Dad at tree's foot. Gold bulb replacing a red one. He claims, "That's your bulb, Mike." I cry inside. He thought of me. He said love and light. Mother suffering through pies and pig, stoves ablaze with Yuletide warm. Father Tom crunches to the front door and Mitzi barks. Billows of cigar smoke fill the air, fill a crisp December breeze. All is well in Christmas twinkle. Off in a distant star, a dream of hope is Santa in each spirit.
Yeah, tell us about your son's career in music.
My son is, he did the soundtrack with, for the Punisher movie. Had a song chart, the top 10 in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, southern United States, called Eyes Wired Shut. He's been signed, he's getting signed again to another record deal, and his name is Matthew Mosman. His stage name is Matthew Mosman. So, he's been with a band called Edgewater. They may do an Edgewater reunion and a band called Stateside.
How did you get the name Lunadaz?
Well, long story short, I'm losing my voice, which is probably not a good thing. One night, I used to be under. Yeah. I had the handle Prodigy, and somebody took that and used it on something else, and I didn't copyright it. So one night, I was living out in, of all places, Utah. I was on a music project. I walked outside, and the moon was just dazzling. I mean, it was beautiful, huge. I looked up, I was dazzled by the moon, therefore it became Lunadaz.
Any other questions from the audience?
Do you have any CDs out? Or? Not yet. We are working on that. And so if you put yourself on our mailing list, then we will be happy to let you know when that is complete. So, yes?
You said you're much more organized for your guitar masses. Where do you do that?
I've played at St. Mark's in the past, in Kansas City, Missouri. It's actually Independence. And in the past, typically my uncle was a Catholic priest and Monsignor, and I played a lot of guitar masses. Started out as a server and then worked my way into guitar masses. What's that? I'm not really right now. I'm gearing more towards our act and trying to get that happening.
I'd like to know about your guitar.
This is a Fender P-Bass Lite, and it has Fender Precision and jazz pickups in it. And this one is 1981, so I've had it.
It's so low, and it's more expensive. Is it called, what's it?
It's a bass guitar.
A bass.
That's what it is. Yeah.
That's good.
And these are the books that Siobhan mentioned. I think both of you have poetry in these.
Yeah, we're both.
It's an anthology of Kansas City area poets in two-color.
Yes.
So she can autograph here if you'd like, and let's give Lunadaz one more hand. I will take a moment to point out that the last program in the June series will happen next week at 2 o'clock. It's somewhat unusual for our normal programming in that we have a radio broadcast from 1944 that profiles William Allen White in July after he had died in January. It's called NBC Cavalcade of America from Emporia, Kansas. So hopefully those of us who remember a time before TV will want to reminisce about radio programming from the past. And it's a half-an-hour program, so I'm sure there'll be an opportunity to talk a bit. I believe you have something to say.
I do.
Okay.
We also this week will have our last picnic at the site. Friday at noon. I have several ladies here.